Intensely personal rivalry between Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo wrote its latest chapter Saturday night on TNT as the enemy squared off in a Texas Bull Rope match on Collision. The match was one of two marquee matches, and with the other being a high-stakes trio showdown between the House of Black and the Bang Bang Gang in a number one's contenders match. But we started things off with Darby Allin and Hologram against the Premier Athletes. Hologram continued his 3-0 win Ross record into the opening match of Saturday's show, and Team Nissan was capitalised on the battered Allin and isolated him from his partner at the beginning and working him over in their portion of the ring. A hot tag to Hologram later on changed it though and provided a spark the babyface needed, including with him scoring a pin onwards. This highlighted Allin ahead of his championship match against Jack Parry, but it was largely meaningless, but a solid tag match otherwise. Continues to get Hologram over, so yeah, on the whole I thought it was decent. Thought maybe we get an appearance from Jack Parry or something like that, but apparently not. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Before we got presumably the conclusion to the rivalry between Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo in a Texas Bull Rope match, both women sported the Crimson Mask, one more so than the other in a grueling brawl that spoiled their bodies battered. At one point, Rosa delivered a steel chair assisted corner dropkick that Purrazzo did not protect herself from. Another, Rosa struggled to kick her out in time for a perfectly executed Gotch style pile driver. Still, the match was a strong one that appropriately paid off a long program and gave the hometown hero Rosa the victory. So yeah, on the whole it gets 7 out of 10 from me. I thought it's quite a violent match as we'd expect in this sort of instance, but I thought a really good one to end what's been a pretty hot feud. It'd be interesting to see where both women go from here. I think they both kind of gained a considerable amount from the feud, so yeah, on the whole this was good stuff. 7 out of 10. Before it's time for FTR against the Outrunners, a middle rivalry with the acclaimed. FTR entered Arlington for a showdown with the Outrunners. The heels put up a greater fight than anyone could have expected, isolating Cash Reader and working him over in their corner of the ring through the break. They cut the ring off, preventing the hot tag and staying alive in the contest longer than anyone expected. The hot tag to Dax sparked the comeback, leading to 5 consecutive Germans and a pile driver that set up for the Shatter Machine victory. And yeah, on the whole, gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, it's pretty decent match. I think we all knew where it's going to go. So yeah, didn't really have that sense of intrigue, but I thought the in-ring action was decent. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Before, Preston, Vance and Bruce were once a tag team partners, but on Saturday night amid Don Callen's attempted acquisition of the latter, they squared off from one-on-one action. El Poro Bronco battered Vance, ignoring their rich history together and brutalising the former chosen one of the Dark Order. He busted Vance open and toyed with him for a moment before putting him down for the pin. After the match, seemingly driven by the desire to send a message to the rest of the AEW locker room, he further brutalised his former associate before refs and officials pulled him off. So yeah, gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, Roosh, interesting story if he does join the Don Callis family. I think it could be a good move for him. And yeah, I think that story really advances that. So yeah, 6 out of 10. But moving on into Swerve, his Open Challenge eliminated just under 2 weeks away, and yeah, it was answered by legendary tough guy Ishii, and he gave Strickland a tough match. Fighting his way back in his belt despite early control by the champ, and had him nursing what appeared to be a midsection damage following a wicked suplex. Strickland fought back though and earned the victory en route to what's most likely to be the most significant title defence of his career against the American Dragon at Wembley. After the match, Lexi Nair conducted an in-ring interview with Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway, where it was revealed that the two heels will battle Ishii and Willow Nightingale as part of the All-In kickoff. So yeah, gets a 7 out of 10 from me. So yeah, I thought it's a pretty decent match. Obviously we knew what the result was going to be, but I think having Ishii challenge definitely upped it a notch. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Before it's time for Hikari Shida in a bit of a squash match. And Lexi now found herself in the middle of a promo featuring Top Flight in the excellent MXM collection, and Leo Rush revealing there'll be a match between the two next week before Shida squared off with Alia James. Of course had a run in NXT UK, but it was a one-sided affair. Shida won. So yeah, we move straight on to a Jim Ross interview with Bryan Danielson, where he claimed he's mentally as good as he's ever been ahead of his world title shot with Swerve Strickland. All the teasers of Danielson going to lose and going to retire. I don't know if it might all be a ruse, who knows. Before it's time for the House of Black against the Bang Bang Gang in a special guest referee Christian Cage. The heels worked over Matthews throughout the match, setting him up with whatever being a hot tag to King. Instead, Cage refused to allow it as the Dungans distracted him. An eventual hot tag to Black sparked a comeback for the fan favourite trio, and a slick tag from King saw the big man explode into the match. The action broke down where each competitor delivering their signature stuff with Murphy delivering a meteor that left all 6 competitors down. Cage, Ever the Snake, counted to 9 to deliver a spear to Matthews and threw the match out. The Patriarchy hit the ring and beat down the 6 stars and 2 potential challengers to the trio titles. The beatdown ended with a special ref delivering the kill switch to Black and standing tall with his cronies to close the show. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 from me. I kind of felt it was a predictable ending, which is why I'm not going to grade it higher. We all saw it coming. Doesn't make it bad, but predictable. And guess we'll get a triple threat match All In. Who knows? But we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, definitely saw this one coming. Overall, AEW Collision gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought it was a solid episode of Collision. Not too much kind of really massive stuff on the card, really, but on the whole, quite a decent show. Lots of interesting matches on there to keep us intrigued. And yeah, I think it's an interesting direction AEW is going in ahead of all. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.